Hello, this is Bruce Barkley once again coming to you from J-Tech Automotive, and today I want to explain a little bit about how a cooling system in an automobile works. First of all, let's underneath our hood here of our Nissan, we have the radiator cap. We have cooling fans that cool off the radiator. We have a top radiator hose. We have a bottom radiator hose. We have a water pump back in here, and then we have other hoses that come out of here that run back into the firewall that provide warm water into the automobile for heating and defrosting of the windows. Okay, also in this system, located right here, is what controls the cooling system. That is your thermostat. So basically, how this system works, is the thermostat is responsible for keeping the water in the engine until it heats up to a certain point. Once it heats up to a certain point, the thermostat will open. It'll pull cool water out of the radiator and back into the motor to heat that water up. In the meantime, it sends that warm water through the rest of the system back into the radiator, and then that warm fluid will move across the radiator, get cooled off by the fans, and get ready to be sent back into the motor again. And that's basically how this all works. The other part of it is interior. There's a switch in there you can turn on and off to run your heating or your defrosters for your windshield. And that's basically all the different things that you'll find in a cooling system. Heater hoses, intake or upper and lower radiator hoses, water pump, thermostat, and then you got water jackets inside your engine, and you got your radiator. And a radiator cap. Also, one other component that we have to deal with is this particular system. This is a recovery tank. And what happens is, as the fluid gets warm in the system, it expands, needs a place to go, it runs through this hose and goes into this recovery tank. And then if the fluid level is cool, it'll draw that fluid back out of here and put it back into the radiator and keep it full. That's basically how everything works. So thank you very much for watching
Mr. Bruce,
this
do you
video.
like to talk about the cooling fluid? What you recommended for a car? The fluid, cooling fluid?
The radiator fluid, 50-50 mixture of coolant to water. And the water is distilled water. You do not want to use tap water. You don't want to use rainwater. The only water you want to use is distilled water. Not even drinking water. So make sure you have distilled water, because that helps prevent rust and scale from developing in there, because there's minerals and nutrients in the water that can cause an engine to get junk in it you don't want. And it can be hard on the components in the system. You have aluminum, you have copper, you have steel, and there's another metal. Aluminum, copper, steel is pretty much, there's one more, but you don't want to mix all that up and make that stuff corrode. So.
And we don't have to mix two kinds of coolant, right?
No, you don't mix two kinds of coolant.
Never.
No. Always use a specified coolant that the manual tells you to use. And that's it. Thanks for watching the video.